City League athletic directors meeting this morning and determined if the football season should end with a three-way tie among Start, Waite, and Woodward. All three at 3-1 heading into the final regular season games. All three 1-1 against each other. Start would get the top seed based on the fifth tiebreaker, the point differential in the games between those three teams. Start comes in at +7, Woodward at -1, Waite at -6. Of course, none of those tiebreakers will matter if Rogers, Bowser, or Scott should get victories this weekend. The first City League matchup of the weekend, Start at Rogers. If the Rams win, Start would be the 4 seed, Rogers the 3 seed. Early in the first quarter, Spartans on the move. Jeremiah Behringer, the snap, looking downfield, but sees an opening. He takes advantage. A couple of Rams collapse on the senior, barrels his way into the end zone. Start takes a 6-0 lead. Ensuing kickoff, Rogers responds. Sanjay Gibbons makes the first Spartan miss, blasts up the middle. A couple of Spartans are hot on his trail, but Gibbons outruns a little stiff arm action. And Gibbons, touchdown, ties the game at 6 with just under 8 to play in the opening quarter. Later in that first quarter, Spartans in the red zone. Give to Terrence Coffey, takes it in standing up. Spartans back on top. Second quarter, Rams in the red zone. Emmett Smith explodes into the end zone. We are tied once again at 13-all. Spartans adding one more before the break after a roughing the kicker penalty extends the drive. 2 minutes go. Behringer keeps it on the read option. Senior, his second rushing score of the night. Start up 6 at halftime. After a scoreless third in the fourth now, Rams Darius Russell going downfield and hits Gibbons behind the defense, and we are once again tied at 19-19. 2 minutes to go in the game. Coffey working hard. Spartans back in front, 25-19. The final. Start rallies for the victory. Tim Clagg has the recap from Rogers.
Has had more twists and turns than a roller coaster this season. For the Start Spartans, they were entering tonight in a three-way tie sitting on top of the league. It was simple for them. All they had to do was win and they would earn the #1 seed for the tournament via the 5th tiebreaker among those top 3 teams. This was a game that saw 4 lead changes and 3 turnovers by a very stingy Rogers Rams defense. Jeremiah Behringer, the senior quarterback, like he did last week, was calm and poised in the first half, rushing for 2 scores, including on a drive that Rogers could have gone 3 and out late in the first half, but a roughing the kicker set up Start with a fresh set of downs. Jeremiah Behringer took advantage, scoring a 28-yard rushing score. But on the next drive, he was injured right in front of his own sidelines, and he'd be out the remainder of the game. Sophomore Corey Robinson would come in and manage the game very nicely. There was only 1 touchdown in the entire second half, and it came from senior running back Terrence Coffey. They found a lot of success, Start did, running the football. It's what they do so well with the senior running back Terrence Coffey. He gave Start the lead for good with 2:05 remaining. Rogers had an opportunity on the ensuing kickoff, but Isaiah Sweeney fumbled it away, and that gave Start all they needed to secure the 25-19 victory. Rogers looked impressive, though. Darius Russell got the start tonight. He was switching quarterback duties on and off every series, but he got the go-ahead in the second half and kept the Rams in the football game as he delivered a beautiful ball downfield to Gibson, a 62-yard receiving touchdown to keep the Rams within it, but they'd come up just short. But the good thing, these 2 teams will meet again next week in the City League semifinal matchup. If this first meeting was any indicator, I expect the second contest between these 2 programs will be just as interesting next week, Thursday night. But Start's able to come from behind yet again for the second straight week in a row and solidify a 25-19 victory over the Rogers Rams. They finished the regular season at 4-1.